up and welcome to Connect Network TV. You are watching Major Impact right here on the WDCW Channel 50. I am your host, Terry Kauser, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, Aquania. Ellie is enjoying a day off, but we will be bringing you the heat right here this morning. Hey, Aquania.
Hey, Terry. I'm so excited. You know, we ended daylight savings earlier this month. As the weather chills up, people are getting the winter blues.
Cuffing season time, sometimes you hear it, and sometimes those exes, those alley cats, those strays, look, come out during this time. So, Aquania, have you ever noticed that as soon as it gets a little bit darker, a little bit towards the holiday season, a little bit cooler outside, that some of the people from your past kind of try to jump in and reconnect with you? What are your thoughts about that?
Girl, bye. This is my immediate thought. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm in a happy relationship, so I don't have time for the exes. It's always been about the next. But for those who want to come around, I'm never rude. I'm very kind. And I just happily let them know that this is not the space or the place. But I got single friends. If you ever are looking, I'm definitely looking for mates for them. It's just funny, though, because the winter people want to get booed up because they're cold. And then in the summertime, they want to drop it like it's hot. But
guys, sometimes we think about all the good times, but when it is an ex, when you have shut the door on a chapter, when you have closed a relationship, don't forget to remember why you were not compatible, why you didn't move forward. Remember the sad days, the days you was crying, texting, talking to your friends. You needed to go, read a little bit more, pray a little bit more. Think about the times that, it was not good, okay? And then see, okay, I closed that door for a reason. I closed that chapter for a reason. So let's tap into some hot topics, okay? Because this whole X Factor seems to be working really well for Nelly and Ashanti. I'm super happy for them. So they looked super happy together at the surprise birthday party for the 43-year-old singer. So she is now kind of reconnecting with her country grammar boyfriend, Nelly, on his 49th birthday. So what do you think about this? The two were an item in the early 2000s and reportedly dated on and off for 10 years, y'all, a whole decade. Then they split and ended things in 2003. And Nelly got into a 7-year relationship. So now 10 years later, I ain't even mad at it, okay? Because sometimes somebody is your soulmate. But 10 years later, the platinum recording artist, singer Ashanti is now back together with her Grammy award-winning boo, Nelly. What do you think about all of this? Do you think, Aquania, it is possible to find a happily ever after situation with your ex?
Listen, I'm not the one, okay, to tell you what's good or bad. If people have changed and they feel drawn to each other, clearly they've been dating on and off for 10 years. Why not give it a go? I hope it turns out well for them because I am here for love and love always. But I just really hope that this is the time, right? Because now they're older. They probably are more clear on what they want in life and they've had experiences, so they know what they like and don't like. So I hope that this time around, it is love that conquers all and they stay together. But I'm not even mad at Ashanti Boo because she's very giving in her love. She is sprinkling all the goodies and treating her man to a wonderful surprise gift on his birthday and so many other prizes that I feel like he's won the jackpot and he needs to just make sure he keeps it together.
And you know what? You said something super, super key. And so for everybody out there, actions speak louder than words. So if someone's saying, I changed, that's great. It sounds good. But what does their actions say? What does their effort say? What does their impact say? We're in a season of being with our purpose partners. This is your kingdom spouse. You have a kingdom assignment. So does their lifestyle now reflect the fact that they've changed? Or are they the same old person? Same old package, just talking a whole lot of good game. Look, I'm from Philly. They talking good game, or have they actually changed? So I think that matters. So thank you for putting an emphasis on the fact that have they actually changed?
Yes. And anything is possible, right? Because we all are constantly growing. And I feel like growth is possible. And speaking of growth, when we come back from this break, we will be sitting with healthy hairstylist and colorist owner of Archetype Salon. She is here to share her hair care secrets on growing long, healthy hair. And later, London Knighton will be dishing the tea on the entertainment news. So stay tuned, guys.
95% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. It is sad. And one of the number one reasons is because of the lack of capital. Hi, winners. My name is Terry Kauser, and I'm a credit expert. And I specialize in helping entrepreneurs and investors leverage their personal and business credit to get $100,000 and more in funding super fast. I can't wait to share with you on The Connect Show.
Hi, I'm Jess DeFeo, and I am a social media coach for women entrepreneurs who know they are on a mission to change the world with their business, but are struggling with how to market themselves authentically to their ideal client on social media. I can help you go from overwhelmed and confused on what to post to creating effective and impactful content that converts your followers into customers. Head to my website to grab your free course, Instagram 101 for Business, and learn the strategies I use to grow my business in just 6 months.
Major Impact. I am your host, Terry Kauser, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Aquania. Ellie has the day off, but right now, get excited, ladies. We are joined by entrepreneur, hair care, and color specialist, and the owner of Archetype Salon, Cece Anderson. Welcome to the show, Cece. We're super excited to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, ladies. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I can't wait to hop into this conversation.
Sisters, we are always looking at ways to grow our hair. So let's talk about it. How do you get length and healthy hair? What are some tips for us right away?
My main tip is your shampoo and routine. Shampoo and routine is very huge, and I'm sure we'll talk about that later. But the shampoo and routine, clarifying shampoo, moisturizing shampoo, and then doing a deep conditioner. Those are usually my techniques that I teach people about that they really don't know. So as long as they're doing those steps the way I teach them, then we'll see some results.
Now, I don't know about you, but you named a lot of shampoo for me. So how do we know which one we need to be using, and what type of hair textures do you specialize in?
Oh, perfect. I love that you asked me that. Well, for one, I specialize in everything kinky, coily, curly, wavy, every hair texture. I love my texture, girls. You know, it just makes me so excited. But shampoos, I love that you asked me that because a lot of people don't know that there are so many different shampoos out there on the market. We have a clarifying shampoo. We have a moisturizing shampoo, which we'll talk about first. There are also like neutralizing shampoos and other shampoos, but clarifying and moisturizing are two shampoos that I feel like every client should know about. A clarifying shampoo, you can usually identify it because it's clear in color. It cleans the hair really, really good. It opens up the cuticle so that the hair can receive the moisture that you're going to put on top next. So if you're just using a moisturizing shampoo, you're kind of building products on top of that. You want to really cleanse that hair, open up that cuticle so that it can receive the moisture. That's why a lot of people struggle with dryness because they're not using a clarifying shampoo before they use the moisturizing shampoo.
Yeah, that is really good.
It's for someone who has a busy lifestyle. What are maybe some things that you recommend for us women who are entrepreneurs, mothers, wives, girlfriends, aspiring wives? Hey, y'all. You know what I mean? You know, so some things for the busy woman. What are some things you say for us to help us keep our natural hair in good condition?
I love that question too. So exactly what you're doing. Protective styles seem to work for you, but in between your protective styles, I would say also checking in, making sure you're using quality grade products, professional quality grade products, making sure you're checking in with your stylist regularly, getting a trim, and just making sure she can, see, maybe we should do a treatment this time. Maybe just doing those things in between your protective styles. But I think that's a really great plan that you have already. But just making sure you're staying on top of the hair care maintenance, because it's not really a protective style if you're not doing the protection.
What products do you use to promote healthy hair growth? What do you recommend?
So I do have a hair care oil that I recommend to my clients. It's Hair by C. It's on my website, Hair by C, and it's a blend of essential. Oh, you can see it right there.
Yes.
It's a blend of essential oils and humectant oils, which are oils that brings moisture into the hair. So I like to teach my clients, just using it a couple of times a week, just to get into a habit of using a product consistently so that you can see those results. Also using professional products, going to your stylist and saying, hey, some people suffer from dryness. Some people suffer from, thinness, and you might need a special product. So just being in that relationship with your stylist so that she can refer the exact thing. But professional products, and of course, I highly recommend my hair oil.
Of course. And I like what you said about dry and damaged hair, because that can also be a factor that torments women when they want beautiful hair, but they've been doing the most and now it's dry and damaged. How do you bring that hair back to life? Can you walk us through the process of what we should be doing if we're at that state?
Yes. Usually when I have someone with dry hair, I refer to the shampoo routine. That change is game changing. I always ask them, are you co-washing? And usually the answer is yes. Co-washing leads to really dry, kind of straggly hair. So I go back to teaching the basics. Well, the basics to me. Clarifying shampoo. We want to clarify their hair. Clarify it, clean it really good so that the hair can receive the moisture. Usually doing these steps, and then after using the moisturizing shampoo, doing a deep conditioner. Doing conditioner with heat makes such a difference for our hair. It's a non-negotiable with my services. It's included in everything because I feel like it's just that necessary. So doing a deep conditioning and clarifying. Those two things right there, you will notice a difference almost instantly with your dryness in your hair.
I don't know what co-washing is. So what does that mean? Does that mean you're using the wrong shampoo, or is it a deeper meaning?
So co-washing is when sometimes you see naturals, they have curly hair. So instead of going through the process of shampooing their hair, they'll just use conditioner to wash it. So they might just put conditioner in, use that, and then rinse it out. And they think it's making your hair softer because, conditioner makes the hair soft, right? But it's actually making it dry because you're essentially just having buildup on your hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's building up, which causes dryness and essentially breakage.
Yeah, so that product on top of product on top of product, instead of washing your hair, is a problem. Okay, yeah. I get it now.
Child, why is she naming everything that I do like the wrong child?
And that's
next question. This has honestly been amazing. You are clearly the queen of hair education, and we love all of it. We are here for all of it. So if you are in Texas, be sure you pull up the Archetype Salon. And where can we buy your products and services, and how can people make an appointment with you when they're in Texas?
If you're in Texas, you can make an appointment at www.hairbyc.com. I'm also on Instagram, ci.ci.anderson, CC Anderson, that's my name. So yeah, just reach out to me on hairbyc.com. My email is attached. My phone number is attached to that. So I look forward to seeing you ladies.
Yes, this is exciting. And I hope people take better care of their hair. I have never considered wrapping up my hair while I'm walking around the house because it's just not as sexy. But I hear you, and I might just do that. And I also appreciate the tip about washing your bonnet in between hairstyles. That also didn't occur to me. I just throw it in the wash, but not as frequently as you mentioned. So I'm going to do that now.
Yes.
All right, DMV, I hope you were taking notes so that you can get your Rapunzel on this season and grow out healthy hair. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Let me guess, life has got you down. but you are ready to get on the path to creating positive and forward momentum and being empowered. A tragedy gave birth to this powerhouse entrepreneur, and now she leads women everywhere. Meet Coach G. She is trained, certified, and leading the way for women. Text the Connect Show to 832-844-6940 for your free discovery call and join our free subscription today.
Welcome back, DMV. You're watching Connect Network TV, and we are taking things up a notch with another amazing guest today. And right now, we're going to be joined by the CEO of Royal Assistance, Operations Manager, Systems and Strategist, Marie Lewis. Welcome to the show, Marie.
How are you guys doing?
Awesome. So good to have you on the show. I can't wait to hop into this discussion about what you do and how you do it. Go. So we're so glad to have you here to share some strategies to take business to the next level. Marie, first, honey, I need to know, can you tell me how you came up with such a regal name for your company? I just love it.
Well, God did. So he actually wanted me to represent the royal priesthood, and he wanted me to serve as a supporter. So that's it.
Oh, I love that. That very simple and straight to the point. I love that confidence. Tell us more. What else can you tell us about your company?
So my company specializes in doing strategic planning, administrative support, and optimizing systems. So we really just simple the burden of time-consuming tasks and help you to achieve a well-rounded work-life balance.
Let me tell you something. I love it because as you're talking, what I hear is scale, scale, scale. You know, I work specifically with entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs and investors. And one thing, a problem, this is where you come in, you solve a problem, you fill a void, is people have a great idea. People want to launch a business and they launch, but then it's like, how do I grow this? How do I scale this? How do I get out of the everyday tasks and actually get to be, you know, the vision of the company, grow the company without being in the day to day. So tell us how your company actually helps, business owners, entrepreneurs, investors, kind of scale their business and not be in the day to day operation so much.
Yeah, so we actually begin with grasping the fundamentals because you have to start with the basics. We actually learn about the why before crafting the how. And then we develop a really great, impactful assessment so that they can have their improvements for systems. And then we kind of just improve the strategies and the methods as well. So it's all about just learning how to allow the tools to do the work. And you can just scale.
Oh, okay. You make it sound so simple.
I know, right? So,
I love it. I love it. This is really good. Let's talk about automation because, I want to get that money on replay. So can you break down for us what is automation and how is it used to enhance a company's productivity? And please throw in some examples so I can walk away with, how do I do this right now?
So automation sometimes gets very complex because people make it that way. Automation is the process of using systems to reduce manual labor. That's it. So instead of manually sending a client onboarding email, we use tools like Dubsado to create workflows that completes the action and sends the email after a payment is received. So automation is literally trigger in action. Your time is now going to be focused on delivering the expertise and you're going to have happy clients.
Q4 is here and there's only so many days left in the year. It's nearly almost over. So how would a business increase revenue in just the last couple of days of the year? What do you recommend?
So I actually recommend taking a step back and just going back to the data, like I mentioned, because it's so important to see how it all functioned last quarter and then making it make more sense this quarter. I think when you do smart decisions, it equals to boosting revenue. And that's just as simple as it is. But I understand that for some people, it takes a little bit of understanding. So it's easy.
Yeah, but do you have a specific tool you use to track the data, or is it manually going through each sale and what it was for? What are some suggestions for that to make that part easier?
So I use tools such as your CRM. So tracking to see how many clients come in, and a CRM is a customer relationship software. So getting the data to understand how they answered questions. So there's surveys, there's feedback that you can get. Just because you work with someone, that means that they understand your process. So getting their experience up front is a great way to understand how to track the data and how to make it better for the next clients.
Hiring staff, having a team, having a virtual assistant is something that so many of us are doing as we're scaling. So can you kind of explain how does the service, the help from Royal Assistants differ from just hiring a virtual assistant in your business?
So most virtual assistants are doers. We're executors. We
Come
actually
on.
specialize in doing the management on the operations as well as just following through with the task. Because a lot of virtual assistants, you tell them to do a task, they'll complete it, great. But they don't actually follow through with the updates and doing other things. So that dual role approach is most effective. And I also prioritize just self-care because a business success cannot be successful without you actually being a well-being person. So we specialize in making sure that we support you with goodies like massages and gift bags, just as a reminder that you matter.
Oh, I love that.
we both like.
Please bring me the massages and the gift cards. I'll take them all.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And so let's talk about, the benefits of streamlining your processes and procedures, because at the end of the day, we're all business women and we are here to serve, to help our clients and customers. So how can having streamlined services increase your productivity, increase even like your customer loyalty?
Yeah. So when it comes to a business running smoothly, everyone involved has a better experience because it's streamlined. So orders are processed quickly, inquiries are addressed promptly, and then even services are just delivered as promised. This is the reality, right? Because we want to make clients feel valued and appreciated and encouraging them to return and also recommend your service. That's like the key thing. So I think when you're establishing a new business, you want to build that trust. And also that's going to be the core of your customer loyalty.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Never, ever be afraid to ask for a referral. I am a life insurance producer, and that is where most of my business comes from. So we have to open our mouths because closed mouths don't get fed. And if you had a good customer experience, why not ask that customer to recommend more customers to you? This is like Business 101, guys. Many of our viewers are entrepreneurs, and we always want to know what's the best way to work with you, since you've already highlighted your amazing services. How do we find you?
Yeah, so it's amazing because the internet is a great place to start. You can actually look at my website at www.royalassistance.com, as well as Instagram. I'm there mostly because I like to share all the tidbits in the actual reality space of my back end. So that will be Royal Assistance, and that's where you can find me.
Thank you so much. That was a super powerful conversation. I hope everybody took a ton of notes.
All right, DMV, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the latest news from London Knighton. So get ready to get all the tea. See you soon.
What's up? It's your girl, Tisha Campbell. You will see me soon on the J Team with Miss JoJo Siwa playing a villain. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
And welcome back to the Connect Networks TV, Major Impact on the WDCW Channel 50. And without further ado, I'm super excited to welcome London Knighton. Welcome, London. We are ready for the tea.
Hey guys, I've missed y'all so much. No lie, okay?
Hi, honey.
Beautiful per usual. And I have been keeping up. Y'all have had so many superstars. Okay, I saw y'all with Ty and all that. So you know I have to come with the hot steamy tea. And in case you missed it, on the West Coast recently, LACMA, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, recently hosted a soiree. Well, Gucci actually hosted the soiree at LACMA to honor artist Judy Baca and her work. If you aren't familiar, Judy is the director of the communal art project, actually, that inspired the Great Wall of Los Angeles. And it's become the largest communal mural project in the world. So in attendance at the soiree, you've had the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Jen and Ben. Okay, we had Paris Hilton flicking it up, Selma Hayek, and Lenny Kravitz, just to name a few. Oh my gosh. Lastly, ladies, I hate to really report on this, But the season has come. You know, it is hoodie season. And hide your wives, hide your kids. Matter of fact, just hide. Because Washington, D.C. has become, unfortunate, a city under siege. Ladies, the crime is just so rampant. The city is averaging about 3 carjackings a day, despite if it's light out, if it's dark. 3 carjackings, to the point that Mayor Bowser has had to initiate new legislation. And as you can see, our beloved Mayor Bowser has had to issue the Trans Crime Now Act. Let me be politically correct and read verbatim, if I may. The act now, Addressing Crime Trends Act, and it is not limited to, but it addresses limiting loitering by reinstating the ability of the MPD chief to declare drug-free zones, for 120 hours to prohibit people from congregating on public space for purchase, sale, or distribution of illegal drugs. You know, it's also now unlawful to wear the mask. Everything has been banned, but as we already discussed, it's that time. It's the time to pull out your coats and bundle up. So do you think these measures are really going to affect crime?
Let me just say something that's really on my heart right now is, guys, call to action. Like, this is a platform where we are speaking to men and women that are movers, that are shakers, that are CEOs, that have impact and influence. So call to action, whether it's mentoring, whether it's coaching, whether it's scholarship funds, whether it's volunteering, whether it's doing stuff at shelters, YMCAs. Get involved in your community. Maybe if you have children, what about your godchildren? What about helping people at the schools? Like, let's just be present. Let's just be conscious of what's going on in our society. Guys, you can impact one person. That person could be a catalyst for that group that they're in. You have no idea. So call to action, everybody out there. Get involved. See how you can help. Let's be conscious about being part of the solution as we're going through hearing that crime is being increased and that there's going to be stricter requirements on everybody.
Yeah, but you know, we got to do something because people feel like they can't leave their house anymore. And DC is not that big. So you should be able to go out in the streets and have a good time at a lounge and not be scared, you know, but gun violence is up. People are being shot in clubs just because they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And something has to be done. So I am not mad at the mayor for taking action because the people of DC are upset and they are out there demanding that more be done by their politicians.
So let's see if anything happens or changes. All we can do is hope for humanity and hope for the best and call to action and start with ourselves. I'm personally looking at the woman in the mirror. The mirror is behind me, so y'all know I'm not lying.
Hey, listen, amen. So thank you so much, London. We appreciate you giving us all the tea. Look, the good and the bad, but the key is being aware, everybody. Be aware of what's going on. And so that is all we have today, unfortunately. So you can always head over to theconnectonline.com to binge watch past episodes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to all of our amazing guests today. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're watching the Connect Network TV on the CW.